Welcome back to New York, guys. It's been a pretty good season thus far. Again, 2.18 ERA, pretty damn good, 3-1 record. And we're going to look to extend that now, as it looks like we're going to be taking, more than likely, this Wednesday game against 19-21 Kansas City. Obviously, that record is going to change once we end up simulating up to that point, but not too much. It looks like they kind of stayed around the same. We ended up kind of splitting the first couple games with them, so fingers crossed we can end up winning this one here. We're going to be taking on Jonathan Bolin. Looks like they still have a pretty decent order here. I mean, I'm surprised they still have Salvador Perez. I'm surprised he hasn't retired yet. But man, they do have a couple of White Sox on this team too. But man, this looks like a completely different lineup from like the Royals that I know. They got Jackson Holliday, Captain Biggio, Nolan Arenado, Gavin Sheets, Yoan Moncada. He ended up coming from our team last season, so can't really say he's a White Sox guy because he came from, But either way, a lot of guys that I am familiar with, but not on this team. So let's make sure we go out there and show them what we're made of. They're 2 games under 500. We should be fine. Oh man, I didn't even realize we got shut out in that first game. 10-0. But again, we're split right now. We're out here to try to pick up the victory of the series. But that starts with taking on Jackson Holliday. Which means we need to keep the ball in the zone and have him swing through things like that, because that's kind of been our bread and butter lately. Things like that, that's beautiful. And I wonder if we can actually strike him out on 3 if we go with that slurve. Slurve's been our out pitch for the most part. And there it is. Oh! How did he end up not just putting that in play, but getting a single off that? That was pretty insane there. That's not the way we want to start. Let's see if we can get a double play, though. I mean, the good thing here is, again, we are throwing strikes. That's the important thing. And there we go. Wait, was that Keegan-Michael Key over there? Either way, let's finish him off. Yeah, he ain't going to swing at that one out. That was just way too far. Let's see if we can bury a split, though. Well, we did bury the split, but not the outcome that we wanted. No. Don't tell me that's the way we're going to start this game. We're going to start the game with 2 base hits. That's extremely rough right there. And I thought we were going to be good to go. Oh, man, but we got Arenado now. Okay, we can't leave any pitches just kind of hanging now. He can definitely punish us. But if we get a ground ball on this one, I think it's almost a guaranteed double play. Dude is not fast by any means, or any stretch of the imagination. So I feel like we can, even on like a soft roller at a third, could probably get him out. And there we go. Like I said, the guaranteed double play right there. Unfortunately, that does advance Holliday over to third. And we need to make sure that Velasquez does not pick up the RBI on this one. This is rough. Not the way that we wanted to start against this team. And see, that was the pitch that we really wanted against Biggio, but he did not swing at it. That was not a good pitch on our part, but it got the strike. And now sit him down. There we go. Strikeout number 1 of the game. Velasquez goes down. And thankfully, the 2 leadoff base hits did not result in a run. And that's 2 straight innings. Oh, no. I did not mean to do that. Okay, thank you for going out of the zone. I accidentally clipped the little stick here. My bad. And that's going to put us in a 2-0 hole right away. All right, we just need to get me over pitch. And that was not what we were looking for. Does he have the green light on 3-0? I think he did because he flinched at it, but did not pull the trigger. Let's get him. There we go. Work a 3-0 to a 3-2. Now let's hit him with the slurve. And let's sit him down. No, bro, you should have let... Yeah, no, that's rough. Alright, well, now we got Salvia. Again, though, someone who's going to be a little slow. That way, if we end up putting it on the ground, I don't see how we don't get a double play. Unless we end up picking up, like, 2 errors or something. And that is not extremely likely. Beautiful. But if we can just strike him out, I'm fine with that. No, that is not. But that's going to be a double... Huh? Huh? There were some bad angles at the ball. Some really bad angles at the ball. And now we got Gavin Sheets. And that's a double play. Probably could have picked up a triple play with the speed of some of those guys, but that's fine though. At least now we have a chance to do the same thing that we did last inning and pick up a strikeout here. Just a little low on that. That's rough. Just hit up the outside. Oh, thank God. Okay. The way that came off the bat, I was a little worried that he had actually taken that one deep. But thankfully for us, nope. And now 4 hits after 2 innings, but thankfully no runs. And now hopefully that means that we are going to be picking up the win here. Because hopefully we're not going to give up a run in this game. Kansas City. And despite the fact that we've given up 4 hits so far, including one that could have been a little blooper there to cross, we're still sitting pretty right here. Not too bad. And there we go. Another pitch, another out. It's going to be a pretty quick inning right here. But you know what? Despite the fact that we're not picking up strikeouts right now, I'll still take it. That'll allow us to go deeper into the game, which I appreciate. My goodness, man. We are just not throwing well, though. We need to do a little better. And by we, I mean me. There we go. That's what we're looking for. And honestly, it's a stupid idea, but we're going up and in with a fastball. Let's have him swing through it. Yeah, I didn't think he was going to swing at that. That's rough. But that slurve is going to get him right here, I'm telling you. There it is. Really? It's all right. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Damn it. Our infield just is not fielding the balls cleanly today. You would think, well, never mind. I'm not going to finish that statement. So we got Arenado up again now. But thankfully, this time it's with 2 outs and someone on third. On first. Not 1 out, or not 0 outs and guys on first and second. So we're in a much better situation here than we were last time. We just need to make sure that we can get out of it. There we go. That's the pitch we needed right there. That's the pitch. And now we can finish him with that slurve. He'll swing. He'll swing. Yeah, he'll swing and foul it off, apparently. I don't know what we're going to get him on, though. I don't know. I feel like the split might do it. That's our second out pitch. No. Ah, yikes. Full count. We're going slurve one more time. There it is. You got to give us that. You got to give us that pitch, man. You got to give us that pitch. That's bad. That's rough. That's all right. We struck Velasquez out already. Let's do it again. Or instead, let's have him grounded out to second. So, I thought that we figured out how to strike a lot of guys out, but apparently that's not working against the Royals. But either way, 5 hits, I know, but still, no runs, and we're up. And I'm extremely happy that we ended up picking up 2 more runs that inning. You gotta love when the offense produces. Doesn't happen incredibly often, but when it does, you gotta appreciate it. Which means that we need to go out there and make sure that we hold this lead. If he didn't have 49 speed, he would have been safe over at first. All right, Selvey, what you got, man? I dare you to bunt. Well, he probably could have made it to second on that one if that stayed fair. Let's see if we can go down and in with this one, though. Honestly, down and in was going to set up for the slurve down and away. But it's a ground out. We got 2 outs. Look, as long as we're not giving up runs, again, I'm happy. We've definitely upped our strikeout rate, which means that, hey, I'm happy with that because it's been really low this entire series. But now we started to pick it up. We're going to have to at least pick up a handful more in the later innings here, or we're going to have to do it in the next game. But either way, again, we're not giving up runs. If we can continue to shut them out and have quick innings like we had in the last one, we're golden. We're golden. And maybe we're going to be on a short list for Cy Young. I shouldn't have said anything because that was a nice little piece over the second baseman's head, and also a very, very, very lazy effort, too. That's fine, though. Still got the bottom of the order. Really? Again, we're just not fielding the ball cleanly. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's okay, though. It's just unfortunate that we have the top of the order with no outs and 2 guys on. There we go. There we go. Now let's strike him out, down and out. How did he get a piece on that? How did he... Look at where that ball is. How do you get a piece on that? That's shocking. Whoa, yikes. Yikes. Start up that fastball. Finish him off here. All the pitches that we've gained by like the 1 pitch outs, he's definitely ruining that for us. There it is. Wow. How are we going to get him out? Let's go slurve in the dirt. There it is. Huh? Yeah, no, that's only going to be 1. Bro, I don't know how they're getting like a piece of the ones that are barely even getting close to the strike zone. But we're just going to have to deal with it. That is a strike, my friend. I have no clue what you're even looking at this point. That was a strike every day of the week. And there's our first run. Thank you for cutting that off. Oh, I need to go and cover. Damn. And now the shutout's gone. And we're only up by 2 now. And we only have 1 out. Which means we need to strike out Arenado. That, or we can walk him, get the bases loaded, and set up for a potential double play. Or we can just get him right there. That's tough. I'm surprised that Holiday was able to score on that. But, hey, our defense hasn't been helping us out today. So, what can you do at this point? I am so frustrated with the way that we're pitching right now. So frustrated. Where's that been all game? Like, we can do that there. We can do that there, but we can't do that against any of the other guys that aren't the 4-hitter, huh? It's okay. 2 runs. We still have the lead. That's a positive. But we need to be much more careful. Can't have innings like that anymore. Look, we are limited to... Oh, get me over there. Get me over there. Thank you. Holy shit. We almost blew that one, too. Thankfully, we have a 1-1 count. If we can get that... Really? Really? I thought we could have struck him out. Again, the range that they're getting on their swings just is mind-blowing. Just mind-blowing. Because I did not see him making contact with that. And that's the end of the 6th. Just like that. That 4th inning took forever. But no, that 5th inning. Nope. Just like 5 pitches. And that's how we end our day. The positive thing here, we're in line for the win. The negative thing, our ERA goes up. And we only had 2 strikeouts in that too. Well, we do get the win. We end up scoring 11. But we end up giving up 5 total in the game. Thankfully, that wasn't us. And there was a total 32 hits across both teams. But 6 innings, 8 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, 2 earned. A 1.3 WAR, 8th in the NL. That is impressive. I am super happy about that. But regardless, this was the worst start that we've had in a number of weeks. So we need to pick this up in the next game. So we do end up winning the series. That's awesome. Looks like we're going to have a day off on Thursday, which is, I guess, tomorrow. We'll have that 3-game series against Miami, but we won't be throwing again until we face another AL Central opponent in the Detroit Tigers. Now, the downside to that is the fact that they are 25-18, which means that they've had, I guess, a pretty good season thus far. When I checked a little bit ago, and by a little bit ago, I mean like a couple of videos ago, they were not doing great. They were playing around 500 balls, so it looks like they're on a little bit of a streak right now. So let's just hope that they cool off over the next couple days. But let's go into Detroit and let's see if we can end up picking up a victory. Now, we do get a practice. That's good. We'll do our bullpen session. And honestly, I kind of want to work on the break of our fastball. I know that sounds a little ridiculous, but I honestly think that that's going to be pretty important. And I don't know if you guys saw, but we just totally got swept by the Miami Marlins. That's not good, but we did win game 1 against Detroit. We just need to make sure that we can go out there and pick up the second game too. Evaldi is going to be their starter today. That's rough, but hopefully our offense can go out there and really kind of jump on him early. Their lineup looks pretty damn good. A lot of them are hot right now. And yeah, a lot of really talented guys too. But hopefully we won't have a repeat of the Kansas City game and we can go out there and actually take it to this AL Central opponent. So I know I said we're going to go into Detroit and actually show them up, but no. Detroit's coming home to New York, and thankfully we get to do this in front of our home crowd. Our ERA did rise a little bit here, 2.28, but still, we're looking extremely good. And the fact that we are, top 10 in WAR this season in the NL is pretty great. We just need to keep that up, because things can easily get off the tracks, as we saw in that last game. That fourth inning definitely got a little away from us. But we're at home. We got some umpires that are in our favor, which means that maybe we can pick up some of these borderline pitches. How did he make contact again? That could have been strikeout number 1 of the game. Instead, that is just a pop out to the first baseman. That's okay, though. I did not realize that Peraza is now on the Tigers. I was about to call them the Lions again. Sorry, guys. I've been playing way too much football lately. Yikes. So, what was 3 strikes to Badu is 2 balls and a home run. And that's why it's always important to start off with a first pitch strike. I do not want to see this. F you, San Diego Studios. So let's really attack Bregman here. How does that sound? Let's let that be the only hit that we give up for the rest of the game. How does that sound? That was bad. That was bad. That was embarrassing. Yikes. And so are some of these. That's okay, though. We can hit him with the slurve down and out. That had no break on it whatsoever. So let's just go with the fastball. If we walk him, we walk him. We just don't want to give up another bomb, which we almost gave up right there. So, let's improve. Let's improve. And let's hit him with that slurve one more time. Let's finish him off. There it is. Can't believe he actually got that. It's okay. That'll allow us to go for the split this time. There it is. These guys are just too damn good. Too damn good. There it is. That is 3 foul balls in a row, guys. 3 foul balls in a row. And so let's hit him with that split. Chase it. That is the most frustrating at-bat that we've had in a while. All right. That's fine. That isn't, though, because that is a strike 7 days out of the week. But that is also a double play 7 days out of the week. There we go. Thank you, Lindor, for picking us up there. Yes, we gave up the solo shot, but we calmed down, we got out of the inning, and we just need to continue to replicate that. Hey, our offense ended up picking up 2 runs. So now we're in the lead. Don't tell me that we just gave up the lead. Thank you. That is just a pop-out to center field. That's what I'm going to call it. That's all it looks like in the scorebook. Right? So we go from giving up no home runs in AA and AAA to apparently giving up like 2 a game here in the majors. That's great. Well, I don't know. I got no words now. We need to figure a way to get out of this. And doing things like that is not the way to do it. Let's find a way to get through here. Come on now. There we go. All right, now let's pick up our first strikeout of the game. There are a lot of 2s on the scoreboard right now. So maybe that's going to be our lucky number. Get him. Thank you. I don't know why I'm celebrating. I really don't. There's not much to celebrate after that. At least we pick up the strikeout, though. And we're going to continue to leave balls in the zone where we shouldn't. It's a good pitch. It's a good pitch, I'm not going to lie. But not a strike. Neither is that on the circle change. Kind of surprised. But we're going to be fine. So that's a strike, but one of the other ones wasn't. Gotcha. Let's go circle change down and out. Sit down. There we go. There we go. 2 strikeouts. You can tell we're getting angry now. Not really. We're not throwing any harder. Either way, look at that. A lot of 2s again. Apparently it's the inning of 2s. So we finally approached the bottom of the order. That sucks because that means we're going to get to the top of the order soon. Thankfully that one goes foul. That's alright. Let's see if we can pick up our 3rd strikeout in a row. Oh, we're on the verge of it. Bet you he ends up swinging through his shoes on a slurve down and in. Sit him down. Wow, I can't believe he didn't swing at that. That was a borderline strike, too. Yeah, we're not going to fool him on that, though. Maybe the changeup will do it, though. Always finds a way. Oh, that's a drop 3rd strike. I thought for a second he actually made contact. I was going to be like, no way that someone's actually going to hit one in the dirt like that again. What do we have? Vlad? I was about to say Vlad Jr. What do we have? Vlad Sr. coming back into the league? I don't know if you guys remember that. There was a game a long time ago. But Vlad Sr. ended up hitting one that ended up bouncing in front of the plate and still ended up getting a base hit on it. One of the best things I've ever seen. And Badu grounds out to 3rd. There we go. Big out right there. And now we got 2 outs. But we got the guy who hit a solo shot on us up to bat now. All right, Peraza. It's gonna be a little tough. But finally, a play over at 2nd. Oh my goodness, our fielders came to play today. And let's go. Mauricio, my dude, picking up just a fantastic web gem right there. That's beautiful. Great throw. And that is how we get out of the 3rd. And that is how we get in line for the win as well. We pick up 2 in that inning. Yeah, I want to know where that was too, man. I agree with you. That's a damn good question. Either way, we just can't let Bregman have another 10-pitch at bat that he walks on again, you know? That's never a good thing. That was left a little too much in the zone. But, swing out of your shoes, buddy. Right here. Nope. Nope. If that would have been a good pitch, you know, like the good as opposed to late or early, we would have got him. But we have to do it on this now. Nope. He fouls another one off. He sees in. Let's go out. Get foul. I am fucking mind blown. I am mind blown. That's bad. That's embarrassing. And at home, too? It's like the CPU wants us to give up just enough runs to get us out of line for the win. They want us to lose, man. I'm calling conspiracy here. Either way, still no outs. That's not good. We just need to find a way to get out of it. There we go. Now we're going to set up for the strikeout, down and away on the change. And he makes contact. So that means we're going to go down and away with the split. Then we can go down and in with the slurve just to end up picking him up right here. Watch this. This is going to be a strikeout right here. Let's go. Come on, Carpenter. Don't get angry for not swinging at it. That's on you. That's on you. Good pitch there to Colt Keith. Let's keep it up. No, that's out of the zone. These are definitely not our sharpest games, guys. I apologize that you have to sit through this. But now you guys see my pain of being a White Sox fan. Either way. Oh, man. We got a 2-2 count. I think we can get him with a split in the dirt. He doesn't have the discipline. What did I tell you? That's what I'm talking about. That is another strikeout. That is the 5th strikeout of the game now, and we're starting to pick those back up. That's the 2nd one of the inning, too. We're not going to have a 3rd one, though, because that's going to be a ground out over to Lindor, and we get out of the 4th inning. We gave up another solo shot. That sucks. Those have been all three of their hits. Just 3 home runs. But thankfully, whoever is pitching for them, did I see it? Eovaldi is not having his best game. Giving up 6 so far as we get into the 5th inning here. Now let's see if we can keep this up. Let's go. We're going to strike out Horowitz here. Going to be down and out with the split. It's picking everyone up today. Wow. Wow. He was looking fastball, I guess. And we got bailed out on that one. That, if he would have actually waited back on that, that would have been a home run. Done, yeah, for sure. That would have been our 4th one of the day. Wow. I can't believe we're picking that up. Let's go slurve down and in to set up for the change down and out. No, he swung! He swung at that! How can you call that? How can you call that a hit by pitch? How can you call that a hit by pitch? Brother, are we kidding? He swung at that, and that's... Thank you. Okay, cheater's proof. Cheater's proof right there. Gets thrown out at second. You shouldn't have even been on base paths to even begin with. Sorry, buddy. My goodness. Dude, he's got some wheels, though. He's got some wheels. Either way, though, we don't worry about that. We got an 0-1 or a 1-0 count. And there we go. Now we got a 1-1 count. Bro, that should have been another strikeout, though. That should have been another strikeout, though. There we go. Let's pick this up. And that is how we get out of the 5th now. Wish we could add an extra strikeout there, but we'll get out of the inning with no runs. I'm happy about that. We'll take that all day. And not just that, but Coach is allowing us to go out there for the 6th inning. I love that. Question is, are we going to get the 7th as well? We're at 67 pitches. If we can get through this one before we hit 80, I think there's a chance we go out for the 7th. A chance. Well, I think this might be our last inning. We've given up 4 solo shots. Coach, if I were you, I would take us out. I would take us out. Yeah, we can't even hit the zone now. I got the yips. Yeah, he wasn't going to have the green light on 3-0, let's be honest. There it is. Okay, we were going to do a 3-2. We worked to the full count. Let's finish him with the slurve. I mean, good. But, bro, what are you looking at? Like, as a baseball fan, I'm getting angry. What are you looking at? I want to know why he's not swinging at those. Those are 3 straight strikes. There we go. Speaking of 3 straight strikes, Bregman, sit your ass down. There we go. Now we're picking it up. Apparently, that's what we have to do, is give up a home run, and then we'll strike a couple guys out. There we go. And we're actually getting some calls on the corner now. I appreciate that. Didn't get that one. But to be fair, we didn't deserve that one. We deserve this one, though. It's okay. We're still looking good. There it is. Right on the corner. Wow. Insane. So he didn't swing at the last one, but it's okay. Okay. Let's finish him with the slurve. There it is. Okay. Really? That gets through the infield. Wow. Okay. That's fair. It's fine. Coach, let us get out of the 6th here. We can do this. Cole Keith again. Let's get him. It's perfect. It's a good start. Goes split. And now we go with the changeup down and out. And he swings through this. And we get out of the 6th. Or he takes it. And now we are definitely not going out for the 7th. But I really want to finish this day on a strikeout, though. So let's go split down and out. There it is. Wow. Apparently, they decided to bring their 7-irons, and he ends up grounding out to second. Again, wish we could have ended up picking up the strikeout there, so we could have actually gotten our 8th or 9th strikeout of the game, but we'll take what we can get. We did give up another solo, but honestly, we're going to come out of the game with the lead, and I think we're going to pick up a victory here, because Edwards has been pretty locked down all season. 4-0, you're welcome, you vulture. But he's got a 2.33 ERA. He's been doing pretty well, 5 holds. I think we can pick up the victory here. And I think right. And that is now 2 victories in a row. 2 of our worst pitched games that we've thrown all season, and we still find a way to pick up 2 victories in it. Blows my mind. Still a 1.4 WAR, 8th in the NL still. 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 walk, 4 earned runs, and 8 strikeouts. It's unfortunate that 4 of those hits were home runs, but we'll work with it. Either way, though, we're looking pretty good, though. Thankfully, we ended up ending this, again, despite the fact that they were 2 of our worst pitch games this season, we still end up coming out of them with victories. That's a big positive here. It's nice to see that our team is picking it up as well, and despite the fact that, we got swept by Miami, didn't look like we scored a lot of runs, we're picking it up against Detroit. We scored 6 against Miami, and we've already scored 18 in 2 games against Detroit. Loving the way that we're looking. Now, unfortunately, the way that the games are going to fall, doesn't look like we're going to get a start again until we take on 34-13 Philadelphia. They are, what would that be, 3.5 games ahead of us in the NL East right now. So, that's tough. They're probably our biggest rival at this point, and the team that's going to be our biggest threat for the rest of the season. So, we're going to have to really bring our A game. We're going to have to make sure that Detroit and Kansas City, those are the 2 bad games that we have this month, and we put them in the past. We go out against Philadelphia, we end up picking up a win, and then we're probably going to have to take this Saturday game against the Twins. Twins are at about 500 right now, so I'm hoping that's going to be an easier one, but Philadelphia's game is going to be pretty tough. Either way, though, we picked up 2 wins. Our ERA goes from a 2.1 to a 2.67, which sucks, but what can you do? We can go out there. We're looking good as a team. We're still 30-17, 13 games over 500. And I'm just really happy to see that the talent that we had in the beginning of the season hasn't quite fizzled out yet. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to go down and drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.